Nearly 3 million American kids suffer from depression, according to the CDC. A new Illinois law takes a proactive approach to students struggling with mental health, creating a plan to intervene before it's too late.
23 News reporter Jake Pearson talks to state-line counselors about the Wellness Checks in Schools Program Act, which could be implemented as soon as next school year.
The new state law will recommend schools implement a yearly mental health screening. Experts tell me this is a step in the right direction, but only if it's done properly.
If there is an indication that something's going on, I see it as maybe an early intervention.
Drugs, alcohol, gang violence, that's something we don't want or need anymore in this world.
Preparing to be implemented by next school year, the Wellness Checks in School Program Act could help identify mental health concerns early in students from kindergarten to high school.
In principle, I think it's definitely a step in the right direction.
The new law would recommend yearly mental health screenings for Illinois' 2 million students.
It opens up an opportunity for a student to be in a family, to be introduced to the idea of what counseling could be. I imagine there's a lot of details that have to be clarified. How do we keep it confidential? What and who is then going to be responsible for following through?
Some key details have not been solidified, like what will the screenings look like and who would perform it.
My hunch would be, if it follows the pattern of what we do with vision and hearing screenings, that's usually done by the nurse who has some training and understanding.
Paula Peters is a therapist at Marshmallows Hope, but also worked as a school social worker. She says traditional one-on-one therapy sessions may not work.
Sometimes I think that's more distressing for them than it is to be in a room of people just listening to a speech. But to get the information, I would definitely recommend like a large group setting.
The mental health screening would likely not only look for depression among students, but also anxiety and behavior problems, conditions that commonly coincide, according to the CDC.
Thank you, Jake. And this new law amends the Illinois Public Code. Currently, the law only has resources allocated to keep the program running for the next 10 years.